Just went on Top Takes Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Othella Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othella Akpin was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
Well, he did.
I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othella?
Well, apparently Shep was Othella's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othella.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othella has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. The narrative of Othella having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well,
this.
how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othella right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Nate will publish those facts. National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othella is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
What's up, guys? This is T-Mac, and you're watching 2K-TV.
We put together a fresh new episode of NBA 2K-TV for you.
And to start, how's your defense?
Well, you know, I know my...
With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready, you got to be prepared for those minutes, and you got to produce.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spot, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. The pass to Bryant. Back to Miles. It's Beverly on the wing. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Sharp. Lillard against LeBron. Hart. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to talk with the head coach of the Blazers for a minute. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Miles. Inside, here's Sharp. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Lillard. 35 points for him last game against the Clippers. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. He dishes it to Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Now, here's Hart. Just 5 to shoot. That one drops for him. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Miles. Here's Sharp.
McDonald's. Just get me a 4-piece.
And Davis sends it back.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
Another shot. Rebound the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Now Hart to the middle. And Lillard gets it to go.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter, and he gets inside, too.
From deep, Miles. The long distance 3 is buried. Miles has got 15 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. And here's Sharp. Back to Hart. Grant outside. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles leading by 9. Now, here's Miles. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Davis dishes to Miles. Back to Davis. James outside. And here's Miles outside. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 18. Points for lights out.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now Miles. After the miss, 3 from Damian Lillard.
Excellent. All-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Grant gets a wide open look. And again, unable to change momentum here. That's good for Miles on the assist by James. Miles has got 22 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now. And all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his and the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O. As Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And Portland with a change here too. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard the pass to Sharp. Now here's Hart. James covering. Hart no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Miles with it. 22 points for him. And stolen by Lillard. Hart with it. He's picked up by James. LeBron against Hart. Passes it to Sharp. Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. Westbrook. Outside Westbrook. Back to Miles. Bryant passes to James. Bryant with it. Defended by Hart. And Bryant gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Here's Hart. His last outing, he had 18 points. And here's Sharp. Over Westbrook. And it's Sharp missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Trailblazers trail by... 20. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Yep.
Jealous, but she'll be fine.
Los Angeles leading by 20. On the floor for Portland, Nurkic is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Grant, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. Grant kicks to Lillard. Six to shoot. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Miles. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Bryant. And it's good. With time running down.
Playing again.
The shot clock. Bryant's got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down a triple.
And Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
In his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. The scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open, and Lillard gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Hart kicks to Lillard. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots, not just a long-range shooter.
Ryan passes to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
It's Hart on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Davis finds Miles. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted.
Here's Lillard, who brings it up for Portland. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. A shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. That was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kept alive. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Nurkic. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Miles. Miles has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Lillard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
And he makes the first. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Miles, that's for 2. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea.
I broke his ankle.
Do you remember those huge pillows for expensive mothers?
Yeah, how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Grant outside. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And there's the pass to Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Here's Lillard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Lillard against Miles. Nurkic kicks to Hart. Pass to Lillard. Davis against Nurkic. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. This is it to Miles. Releases. Yes! That's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Lillard. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Pop pass to Bryant.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Pass to Hart. Grant with the ball. Goes back up. And Davis pulls it down. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Yep, it counts. 37 points for lights out.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverly is going to do his best to get you the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Hart. Over Beverly. Hart, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Miles has got 39.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nurkic finds Grant. Now Lillard beyond the arc. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
James outside. Now the pass to Beverly. The dish to Miles. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Miles. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
That's an emphatic dunk coming from Anthony Davis.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Dishes it to Grant. Back to Lillard. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by Beverly. Hart against Beverly. Hart, no good. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And James throws it down.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
Here's Lillard. And Davis sends it back. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Trailblazers ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Off the inbound. And it's Simons missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Brown against Miles. Toscano passes to Miles. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Trailblazers ball.
Oh, yeah.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Simons with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Simons missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Sharp. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Simons against Miles. And it's Simons missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
That one a little long.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
.132 left in the first half of the game. Picked him clean. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Miles Presents for two. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Shoots over Simon. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron down.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Back to Simons. The three. Toscano with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
James kicks to Miles. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Watford passes to Sharp. To end the run, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Sharp's got his second basket of the night. Ron right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throw.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Simons surveying the D. Over Miles. Some solid D here from Miles. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
LeBron James is out there with Bryant. And there's Davis. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Miles in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Miles has got 49 points in the game.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
LeBron against Hart. Over in the corner, Lillard. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. A good look from Grant. They grabbed their own miss. Sharp. And it's sent back by Bryant.
All the length of Thomas Bryant involved in that block. But his poor shooting is a big reason they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. James against Hart. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he lays it up and in. Sharp's got 6 points.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lillard against Miles. Pass to Hart. over James. Hart, no good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Pass to Bryant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Miles the pass to Bryant. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Hart. Millard against Miles. There's the pass to Grant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
It's significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Westbrook finds Miles. A 3-ball. Not going to go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Pass to Eubanks. And Hart has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Grant. Portland with a new 14. And there it is for him. Hart's got 9 points.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Miles. He's tightly guarded. And that one, good.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
1:11 left to play in the third. That's a 2 from Simons. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And he gets the bucket.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
Why?
Passes to Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hart kicks to Grant. Over LeBron. No good from Grant. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a free pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Portland. And that one falls for Jones. 26 seconds left in the third. Miles against Simons. Unloads from 9. Good work defensively by Jones.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Brown, also Winslow out there, and it's Watford in its center. 4 on the shot clock. Gabriel, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Wenyen Gabriel, shooting 1.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
The shot by Watford, no good. LA's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
What happened?
Here's Gabriel, covered by Winslow, outside for Miles. Pass to Nunn. Over Johnson. Again, the Lakers.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers.
You got to start a fast.
The pass to Brown.
You do.
To the paint.
I mean,
Johnson gets the bucket.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
On the wing, Brown. Now, here's Miles. He's guarded closely. Brown outside. He dishes it to Miles. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him. He's usually got the eye in that kind of range.
Johnson outside from downtown. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Lozada. And Jones sends it back. And he gets it back. Brown finds Johnson. Portland moving the ball around. Lozada the pass to Brown. From deep, Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Back to Miles. Banked in off the glass. Miles has got 57 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Johnson. Missed inside. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. From deep, Miles. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Back to Johnson. Passes it to Lozada. Johnson with it.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it now. Oh, I like that.
I can't find any llamas like her.
She's one of a kind.
Pass to Watford. Back to Johnson. To stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
He only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learn early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
And that one falls for Johnson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers. Lonnie Walker comes in for lights out. And both free throws good for Johnson. Brent, we've seen start. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry.
Send me the screenshot. I want to see.
And David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.
No, that's what I had to do. I had to get the necessary amount of fans to be able to renegotiate the mobile one. I'm gonna ask for a bigger kind. I want more money this time. First, huh?
I just gonna be really too happy with this. I just sent you.
Let me see. I clicked the link. It is her.
Yeah.
You found her.
I mean, not exactly. Not exactly her. I mean, there's some differences.
Like the fur.
Yeah,
like the fur.
Yeah, the fur. Oh my gosh, babe. Same face. Different faces are kind of different. But oh my gosh, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
They're asking $20 for him. They're asking $20. That's $20. Laura, do you wanna that'd be a boy though.
Oh no. I think that'll be a girl.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of...
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it. But...
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to interrupt
I'm here
this
for you
tender,
always.
touching moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes. What? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he has.
You guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer. And ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. And it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. He's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. And when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. I'm just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
I think that's going to have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, This is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all. I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.